Bonjour tout le monde.
Bonjour.
Et en partie haïtien à la Dominique, on dit bonjour, nous pouvons prendre ça passé. But, jour héritage créole. Je m'occupe de parler en créole et puis en anglais. Puis mon question est pour moi dire tous ces jeunes gens qui sont ici. So, Oktòb, c'est moi héritage créole. C'est un mois pour nous réfléchir, pour nous demander qu'on nous checksons, comment nous vivre encore nous. Un pays là, nous peut-être quitter derrière, et puis un pays là, nous habitués actuellement. So what does it mean to be of a Creole heritage? In this current dispensation in Montgomery County and in Maryland by extension. Creole is more than just an expression of nostalgia. It is really at the root of who we are, our thinking, our sharing, our being. So think deeply about this question. What does it mean to you to be Creole? When you identify with the Creole community, what thoughts come to your mind? What ways of being and operating surfaces? If you created a mental list, and I ask you to now do, most likely words such as pride, loyalty, resilience, faith, effort, joy, yes, joy, music, laughter, food, and hope, I hope would surface. Et bravo, c'est bon là. Parce que tout ça c'est vrai. Often, when we are asked about our Creole culture as Caribbean folk, or even those from the Francophone nations, we offer ideas about our food, our music and traditions, and I would like to endorse those because they are important. These are easily identified by others, and they are often entryways for great conversations and networking. It helps us identify our common frames of reference when we encounter other cultures. But we do connect with maybe the mushroom rice. D'envoyer poireau j'ai gel cochon. Tonton pilé. Banane pesée.
Ah oui.
Cassava et manioc. Kako. Et puis, j'ai peut-être titiri et puis bio. It depends on your river life. Okay? Et tout ça en dingue. However, I would like to offer that being Creole is also a mindset. Particular ways of being and living that speaks of the power of doubling down, working at something bit by bit, chipping away until we arrive at the ultimate goal, saving 1 penny at a time to help a family member, taking 1 course at a time until we get the degree or the certification for that specialized job. By working night after night, day after day, with our head down, totally focused on this one task that we must do to feed our family, while balancing the culture of a foreign space. Here, you may say, well, that is survival, and you're correct. The things we do to make a life for ourselves and our family, this is important too. We can also say that these behaviors help us to connect to other cultures at home, at work, at school, at play, and that is also true. These behaviors reflect the movement of humanity, people from all over the world. We all do that. And so we have a common humanity. We are connected to the rest of the world. I would like to suggest that being Creole offers the world an opportunity to have something unique from us. The way we approach life and challenges, our intellect, how we think about the things and write about the things, and this, my friend, ushers in other thoughts about how we write about who we are and what we are. The stories we tell about us, our thinking, our thoughts about the ordinary and the not so ordinary matters of life and living. Those things from which we receive our grounding, the things that help to shape the evolution of our heritage. So a Kreyol mindset has its perspective on civility, the level of respect we offer to those who are like us and those who are not like us, the way we treasure the traditions and customs of our people, from French Guiana to Haiti, la Dominique, Martinique, Guadeloupe, les Saints, the Francophone, et ainsi tous les Antilles. I suggest to us that the power of our literary style, the words that color our stories, and the type of stories we tell, our views on business and botany, on work and wealth, on faith and freedom are unique. Unique in the sense that these stories and ways of thinking are being captured, or they help to capture the nuances of our life and our heritage, like the rivers, the valleys, the seas, the land, the vibes that make you say, ah, ça c'est un homme créole. Oui, ça c'est une femme créole. Oh oui, ça c'est un Antillien. But do we tell it? Do we write it? Are we proud of it? Over the last 3 years, I have been working on curating stories from Dominica luminaries who engaged in collaborative leadership for national development. And in doing this exercise, I came face to face in a deeper way with the nuances of my own culture, the behaviors that gave life to the norms that influenced the mindset of the people of Dominica. So who are the luminaries from your heritage? The men, women, and maybe even institutions that shape your cultural landscape. And how often do you talk about them? To whom do you talk about them? What are you saying about them? Thinking about the communities where you live now, what do they know about your luminaries, even those who are here among you? Are you connecting the youth at your children's school to them? What contributions do you make on international night at their school? Have you considered suggesting particular themes from your own culture to the after prom night for the seniors, giving seniors a chance to showcase your culture, to draw out the unique things about your heritage, and at the same time inform and enlighten the people who share in these experiences with us? How do you show up at church? Do you check your culture at the door when you walk in? How do you represent your authentic Creole self in your worship? And I come to language. How do you speak it? And if you do not know much, do you keep your Creole dictionary handy? It is by speaking out and living out the various expressions of our culture that we will preserve it. Nous n'y pour célébrer langue créole, la vie créole, tous les jours. Si nous ne pas faire ça, nous allons oublier la gage là. Et puis nous allons payer héritage. So, there are habits we must cultivate. Listen to your language daily. Technology makes it easy to happen. Tune in from the palm of your hands, your device. You get the music, get the news, get the documentaries in your language. And let your children listen as well, you adults. And as they listen, explain to them. Share with them little words. Put the words on the cupboards in the kitchen, on the bathroom door, on the fridge door. And when you have a little downtime at home and you're talking, introduce little expressions to them and ask them to repeat it. Yes. I remember one time we were talking Creole at home, and my children always, well, when mom and dad were talking Creole, they're talking about us. I say, yeah, go get your dictionary. But our son, who likes to say, well, I'm an American, yeah, because you were born in Holy Cross Hospital in Silver Spring. That's true, but you can learn the language. Yeah. And so we taught him a few words in Creole. And he began to learn and began to speak, and in typical new generation style, put their own twist. So I taught Crane the phrase, Doudou Shekokot, my dear, my darling. And Crane turned it into doudou sheks. So when you say, hey, mommy, doudou sheks, ça t'a fait. I say, you have truncated my Creole phrase, but that's okay. I let you do that, right? And when he finds that I'm not agile, or I'm not active enough, or I look confused or tied up and I'm not really doing it, he says, mommy, demele call, mommy, demele call. And my dad said he was around 19, now he's 22, playing football today, which I'm now missing. So, yes, let us celebrate the Heritage Day to the extent that when we showcase the culture at special times of the year, not only during the month of October, that we will cast a light farther and brighter, a cultural light that will make our own people and those with whom we share our life in this community